Welcome back to Yildiz Readings 5D. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. All the information for bookings is at the end of this video. Beautiful Capricorn, welcome back. I'm having a funky Venus retrograde in Capricorn moment with my hair, so forgive me. We're going to do your channeled messages as well as the oracle. Now, very separately on my website, I have a new hub. It's completely free. If you do want to join that to get your astrology updates as they come through, it is a new energy that I've created, which was last year. So if you want to have a look, go and have a look. Now, this is one of those months for you guys. You're still in that reflective mode, and I do feel it's almost like you're trying to take the right step forward. You could be deeply intuitive. You also could feel as though you're having this new life, this whole 360. And it's funny because, as we say, a cat has 9 lives. It's very spiritual in nature. This is actually quite a good omen card. Now, you're trying to really think on how you can have this fresh approach with situations. And with Pluto transiting Capricorn, as well as it being a Venus retrograde, what you are going to find psychically, what I'm seeing, as well as, you know, how it's playing out for you with this card, is that you are looking at a new way of having a fresh perspective on life, but also a fresh new way of being. Now, what you're trying to achieve, especially with the white buffalo in reverse. White buffalo is all to do with the burdens we carry. It's very heavy in nature. It's like feeling alone, feeling destitute, but it's carrying that as a burden. Now, I sense in a way you're trying to let people adhere to their sense of responsibilities, but you could have been carrying something quite a while. You also might be looking at your health and your well-being of how you can shift that, especially if it is demeanor related. It's like how people are seeing you. You know, if you're taking something personal, how to get your health back on track. I feel some of you are taking a direct step on how to shift that. You could be changing the I would say relationship that you have with food, emotions, diet, but also how you see yourself. It's almost like really learning something very spiritual about yourself and really putting your foot down, so to speak, you know, creating healthy boundaries. I feel something you're letting go of, something you're putting down. You're more open to this new beginning, and it could be very sudden. Now, the crystal that you have, and it's funny because the crystal is saying the same thing, it came in reverse. I feel a lot of you, this crystal, again, because we have Venus retrograde in Capricorn, it is to do with base chakra. So we can have a lot of fluid retention this month. We can really be, especially after Christmas, and not just because it was Christmas, more to do with what was going on in the stars, is that we would have been eating very heavy food groups. We also are looking at our appearance as Venus in nature. This crystal can relate to our image. I'll read the card. Reduce inflammation, release anger and resentment, heal old mental and emotional wounds. Again, the baggage, we're dumping the trash, right? Improve inner peace, balance mind, body and inner and outer. You want it all, baby. So I feel you've had this reality check. Some of you are 50-50. Some of you are like, no, this is the way it's been. This is the way it is. It's very black and white. It's very tunnel vision. The others of you, it's going to be, no, we want to throw the bath out with the baby water, you know, the baby out with the bath water. We were all new and all clean. I feel if you had really in your life been, you know, to a degree feeling something was out of your control, I feel you're bringing it back in and you're realizing the synchronistic messages in your heart and you're listening to your heart. Something very loudly is coming through with health here. You know, we got the inflammation, we've got the white buffalo, we've got change of appearance, we've got change of demeanor. It could be a near miss situation. I feel it's almost like you want to have that inner peace in your heart. You want to have tranquility. You're trying to find healthier ways. Some of you can feel very, very tired and not as motivated with certain things. Now, the things that you're not motivated on can be maybe because you've outgrown them. So this can be your hobbies, your pastimes. I feel detox coming with this situation very loudly. I also feel if there's been toxic individuals in your life, you're actually like looking at it going, this isn't going to work for me. You may have had empathy, understanding and compassion, but you can be losing that. It can have that lackluster. I feel if something really hasn't come full circle, you're ready to work on it, you're ready to deal with it, but you're casting a real firm critical eye on it. If you have felt criticized, I think you could be talking to somebody in relation to this. Something that hasn't been healed in the heart, something that hasn't gone, I do feel is coming up for a review. Some of you can feel that you want to dig to the root cause of this because you feel it's blocking your path moving forward. Some of you in your ideals and thoughts, you're mapping out this way forward. Others of you, it's almost like you're feeling you're retired. I don't know what. No, shit. Retired. It feels like, you know, you just like, you feel something's lackluster. And it's almost like, you know, when we get into that analogy, that motion, that notion, that it's like, I can't really pull anything new out of me right now. It's like, this is as good as it gets. It can be a little bit to do with depression. And for some of you, it could be that you're actually seeking counsel, or it could be a motivational, listening to motivational videos. But it's something's got you down, right? It's temporary. This might have been going on a very long time. But I feel moving deep into your spirituality, deep into the core of who you really are. Realizing that it is, our mind attracts things. Once we shift that perspective, it's like we're shifting a channel, and I feel we can then get into that freedom, that inner freedom, and knowing that our past life doesn't have to define the here and now. Our past situations don't have to prevent us from having hopes and dreams and aspirations. And I feel to a degree, it's because you've hit that wall, you're very tired, and you've been having this repetitive energy going on, that it almost is unpalatable to you. I feel you're looking at life, but you do need to be a little bit less critical on yourself. The testing energies are more evolving doors. I do feel there's a new beginning coming for you. And this new beginning is about coming to terms with that of the past. More than likely, as we move towards the moon in Cancer, it can bring things up to do with inner child, your love life, especially during Venus retrograde. But the criticalness can be because of how things are playing out. I feel once you've moved past that, these doors are going to open. But my guides are showing me it's really important to understand there's lots to do with accountability. There's lots to do with, you know, maybe feeling a bit too old for this crap. But you need to be in a group of people that resonate at your level. You need to connect in with people that are like-minded. I feel you've had to be positive for a lot of people, and it's withered you down. It's been for them, not for you. And I feel that right now, you're kind of, you're not tricking yourself into doing that anymore. You're wanting this sense of freedom. Some of you, I'm sensing you're having a lot of dreams, and the dreams can be showing you a different way. The different way, there's so much more to life than just this, that you can have so much more than you're currently having. I do feel there's almost, for some of you, I do sense that there can be a new business opportunity. And this feels that it's going to create some sense of spark. It's going to be somebody seeing something in you. It can be as you cross a stranger, they're saying something to you, but something's igniting it. I feel whatever path you're choosing to walk down to dig deep is actually going to provide a new career for you. This is where the intuition, it's going to be the food for thought energy polarity. But something you hear is going to jolt something inside you. It's going to heal you quite deeply, but it's also going to give you a pathway open. This new pathway, it could end up being the biggest dream of your life, but you're going to have to think on it, but don't think too long. I think if it's something you've always wanted, meditate upon it, but make sure that you're not letting your past define you, because the past, in a sense, yeah, it's come up in the past as well. The past does not define the way you are moving forward. The past may have affected you, but the steps that you take now, it's like, I just see, it's like a curtain. It's like a grand entry. It's like you're moving into 2022. There could be some rumbling. There could be some tears and almost like, okay, you know, wow, okay, we've made it through. But I'm sensing something that you wished a very long time ago. It might have been for happiness, for something that really connected and opened you up like a butterfly. This is what's coming, but it's almost like if you second guess it, you may miss this opportunity. I do sense that I'm seeing you having a conversation with female energy. This female energy can be somebody that is very, very close to you. You could be maybe, you know, kind of dumping some sense of information on them. You could be opening and pouring your heart out in an emotional sense. But I feel once you've discussed this and you've got it off your chest and you've got some of your ideas, even taking a little bit of time to meditate upon some of these things, I feel in truth the cycle can complete and a new one can begin when we just honor that of what we're sensing. I do feel in love. There's almost like, again, I just keep hearing that you're trying to be strong. And the trying to be strong, you need to take a bird's eye view and look at yourself in this mix. So look at it from this perspective. If I was my own parent and I stood outside this situation and I looked in, what would I say to myself? So Adele, you know, hello. What would I say to myself in the circumstance? I feel you're having to rise above a situation, but it's not for other people, it's for you. Rising above it and looking at it from your personal perspective and how it's directly impacting you. Some of us can be revisiting things from 2010. Some of us also are looking at that yet again, and we are cycling situations out. It can be an emotional time. We're looking at it and saying, do I resonate with this? Is this, you know, what path am I moving forward? Am I moving forward with less people? Is that a bugbear? How does that make me feel? Now, with this bigger situation of a decision that you're needing to make and something that's been driving you a little bit crazy, I do feel, again, you're going to get some information that is very top secret. It's either occult, as in, you know, psychic downloads, or it directly could be hearing it from the horse's mouth. Now, whatever this information is, you're going to need to take a bird's eye view, and when you do such, you'll have the clarity to deal with it. Love and light. I'll see you for the romance reads during the month, and also for the Twin Flame Collective Energy updates. I am live every Friday. Click the bell, you'll get the notification, and if you want to see the astrology, come join the website. If you haven't clicked the bell and subscribed, I'd love to see you. Come date me, as I say, on YouTube. And for 2022, we have a lot more new content. Romance reads, Twin Flame updates. Yes, we have the Members Hub online, so come through and join us. And giveaways. Very separately, 2 channels being launched, as well as the membership hub on my website. So please click the bell. I'll see you soon, and come and join us for the lives and the super chats. Any questions, DM me.